Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I'm usually quiet in the morning. It takes about 2 hours, yeah. Almost 2 hours, but now I ain't got to worry about that. I work in the afternoon, so I can be as quiet as I want. Just to use like Face ID. To get a towel. It's cold and flu season, so I always spray everything down because I ain't trying to get the flu, none of that stuff. And if you think that Joshua, ain't you gonna use this towel? No, I'd rather just use my shirt to dry my face. All right, y'all, I finished at the gym. And you're probably like, oh, why you didn't show, you're at the gym? I don't know how fitness influencers do it. How do you remember to reposition the camera when you are like exercising? Like, that's very hard for me. This is why I'm not a fitness influencer. You know what I'm saying? I am a travel influencer, life abroad influencer. So what I'm about to do right now, even though I know I need to take a shower or whatnot, I need to head to the grocery store to pick up a couple things for Thanksgiving. By the time I upload this video, Thanksgiving will be over with, but that's perfectly fine. Thanksgiving will be over with, but I'm still cooking this weekend for one teacher and my friend who enjoys candy yams and he enjoys cornbread. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cooking this weekend, but I need to go get the meat. My friend was talking about he wanted some ribs. I don't know, it take a minute to cook some ribs. They ain't got no ribs, good. It take a minute. It take me about 6 hours to cook ribs. But I came here for some chicken. Looking for some chicken thighs. I already got breasts. I want chicken thighs. I need that dark meat. I don't see no chicken thighs. See, it's hard to get certain cuts of meat in Korea. I don't know why. I think this is chicken thighs right here. So I'll cut up. How about saying? Oh, that's a good price. This little $5 food, like $3 and change. I'm gonna get 2 of these because I got some chicken breasts in the house. So what I'm making is basically like chicken and gravy. I'm gonna saute some chicken, turn them little renderings in a pot into like a gravy. He's never had like American style gravy before. Hopefully I'll do it right, because let me tell you something. For some reason, making gravy is not my forte. It's not my thing. So I'm coming in here to get this. Oh, this bad boy, this chicken stock, right? But it looks thick. Like it's thick already. Like I want it to be like, like chicken broth. But they don't have chicken broth here. Like, I don't know what is going on. Like, why y'all ain't got no chicken broth? You know what I do want? Peach cobbler. But see, they don't have a lot of, like, not canned peaches here. Like, I don't know if they eat a lot of peaches, but they don't have any, like, fresh peaches, but they have canned peaches. Like, see this right here? Canned peaches. I don't know if I want that, but I want some peach cobbler, though. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so all in all, I ended up paying 24,860 won in Korean. I'm practicing my Korean. That is 24,800 won. You ship one? Yeah, you ship one. We have to go to the place called Dad Plus. I feel like this place is for like people who are like working. It's kind of like a workplace buffet. You pay 8,000 won, which is probably like $5 for all you can eat food, and it's a limited buffet. Like, so don't think it's like you got all of these different kind of foods. Nah, they usually have like this set menu, and again, it's all you can eat for $5. So, I mean, you can't like be mad at that.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Bad Plus. I don't know why I say superstar. She grab me something. Tray here. Spoon. get him in the way.
그냥 곰팡이 써서 근무 쓰는 거보다 육 먹고 싶다고 그런.
Wish I could show y'all the other food, but the line was moving. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Now your 8,001 doesn't get you any soft drinks. They only have water to drink. I ain't gonna lie, I had to pop this because I'm not walking around all day looking like this. These two fight like cats and dogs. See, look, him starting. He just fight all the time. See? And it's always him putting his hands on somebody. See, look. Now I hang around both of them. I don't know why. You know, I blame myself because he was very docile before I met him. Like, sometimes letting people run over him a little bit, but I was like, oh, you better cut all that out. You got to demand your respect, but let people know to respect you. You know what I mean? And sometimes you like play fighting and stuff. Now he want to play fight and be hitting everybody. It's my little latte. Hazelnut. Hazelnut latte with almond milk. Look at this child. He gave him this huge straw. You see, this is the regular straw. He gonna give this man this straw. Good. And then I tried to like just hold another extra straw. He was like, "Why are you giving him extra straw? Why are you being sweet? This is my joke." Okay, no problem. See, it's always him. He's the aggressor all the time, for no reason. He just want to like torture him or just bully him. But they're like brothers, to be honest. I think they known each other for like 10 plus years. But he got more foul mouth. The one in the gray, he made more dirty jokes. I didn't teach him that. But I did teach him how to use curse words. You know, I'm starting to think I'm the terrible influence. It ain't them. It's me. It's me. So while they sit over there, I actually help him with his... By himself, he studies Korean, but for 20 minutes, I usually go over his work, look at it for him, be like, oh, okay, you know, everything looks fine. He is not paying me or anything to do this. I'll just help him out a little bit with his work. Give him some study points or something. But that's it. I'm not his tutor or anything. Just being a nice friend and helping him out. Yeah, I got some time to spare. Be a little late to work, but I'm going to talk to y'all about that later. But I got to wash my sheets real quick. I got like 90 minutes. It take like 70 to 80 minutes. But I got to wash this sheet. Right? I got to get it done. What you do here is touch the screen. And then I have membership
enter phone
already.
number and password. Check your balance. If
Wash.
insufficient, touch deposit. Select washer number after load laundry.
Okay, 5,001 to pay. And it already got detergent in the little thing already. Depending on the course that you chose, depending on how many kilograms it is, how many minutes it's going to take. My kilograms, I think it's like 20, 30, 40, 50, or maybe like 60 or more. Now, they do give you a little free bag. I've had this bag for about 2 months now. It's like it's a big jumbo bag. Hold on, make it bigger. It's like a real big jumbo bag. You can get them over here. They 500 won, which is less than $1. If it's like 20 cents, you can get yourself a bag. These right here are fabric softeners, which are the same price, 500. You don't pay right here. Or can you? Oh, like to pay right here? I haven't paid right here. I usually pay over here on the system here. You can tell it to get you one of them. It'll drop down at the bottom and you just toss it in there. But I usually pay right here. I'm gonna do 33 minutes for 5,500 won. Just gonna send the signal to number 3. Signal sent. I'm gonna hit log out. Slide my clothes.
A few moments later.
All right, just put everything in the bag, everything's set. Let's go back home and get ready to leave for work. This person that lives in my place, they always have these chickens out here in this grass area, and now the chickens is fighting the damn pigeons. When I go to work, I will rent a scooter or a bike. Rented a scooter today. I'm gonna put the little camera up, that's way y'all can see the path that I go. All right, so finally made it to work. Take this jacket off. This is my school. I work the afternoon shift, and there are only, I think, 5 teachers total, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of us are foreign teachers, and then there's 6. There are 2 Korean teachers. We teach the afternoon. We teach from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's why it's about 7 hours of teaching, but we don't teach for 7 hours every single day. I think only actually 2 days out of the week I teach for 7 hours. The other 3 days, I only teach for 3 hours. So, and we all have different classes. We teach from grades like 1 to 7 or 6 or 7 from that time. Each class is about an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, each class is about an hour and 40 minutes, and we teach like 3 different subjects as far as English. Now, every day is completely different. So like Mondays and Fridays are really like it's not even 7 hours, it's 6 hours and 40 minutes. Actually, it's not even that. It's like 6 hours of actually teaching. So it's like 50 minutes, 5 to 10 minute break, 50 minutes. So you only have the kids for an hour and 40 minutes, but you're not teaching that entire time. Depending on how much stuff you can get done, you can actually make the break a little bit longer. But Mondays and Fridays is where I teach 4 different classes, and I do get my break in there. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, those are my light days. Like, that's the reason why I did this video here on a Tuesday, because I can come in at 2 if I want to, but if I want to be like, hey, like I'm going to be late or I have something to do, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you come in by the time your class starts. So my class doesn't start until 3:55. So I could come in late if I wanted to. I don't know, I saw like a camera flash or something. I don't know, I'm paying attention to something. But I could come in later. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I only teach from 3:55 to 6:20. And then there is a homework class. Sometimes the students show up, sometimes they don't. When they don't show up, I can go home at 6:20. If they do show up, I stay here until 7:20. Wednesdays, we are very light on classes on Wednesdays. So I do come in at 2 because I have a class at 2:20, but I stop teaching at 5:20. And at the 5:20, no, 5:20 it is. It's 5:20. And at 5:20, I can go home. So I'm only working for 3 hours. So I don't mind having just 2 heavy days of classes, because Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, super, super light, real light for me. And the work is really like easy too. So if you're used to being an English teacher, if you've been here for a while, if you do this is cakewalk. Pros and cons. I'm gonna start with cons first, because I don't even think there are any cons. Like, everybody is cool. Like, there's literally no drama. Oh, there's only one con, which I don't even know if it's a con. This school doesn't really have a summer and a winter break. My third school I worked at, they didn't have a summer break, but they had a winter break. So my PTO, I didn't have to use my PTO because the school was closed during the winter break. So let's go over to the pros, because I ain't got no cons. The pros, I got my own classroom. It's my own classroom. I don't share it with nobody. Another pro, there are like a bunch of men at this school. And that's why I think it's not really no drama, because it's just a bunch of men. It's me, there's two other guys. Again, it's only four of us. Me, the two other guys, and there's just one girl. That's it. That's probably why there's like no drama. It's a bunch of men working here. No drama at all, which I love. Third thing, another pro is my vacation time. So your first year at any school, you get 11 days of paid vacation. I can take my vacation when I want to. I don't have to take it in the summer. I don't have to take it in the winter. So remember when I said the school doesn't have winter vacation? This means that I get to choose what my vacations are. I do like it when a school got winter vacation because they don't use your PTO, they just close the school down. So it's kind of like you get an extra vacation, but it is what it is. Like, I get to choose at least when I have my vacation. The fifth pro, this school, you can do unpaid time off. My boss was like, hey, if like you really want to go home, if you really need a break or something, you want to take 2 weeks off, go. But you got to find a substitute, which is easy. There's a Facebook page with substitutes in there. I've never seen that at any school. Somebody usually has to die before you get to go back home for like a week. Another plus, as I said before, I get to go home early. What? They supplied me with all my tools, pens, pencils, erasers, whiteout. They gave me everything I needed. Also, this school isn't really book heavy. Like, each student has like 3 or 4 books. The younger they are, the less books. I have never been to a school where it's only 3 or 4 books. It's usually like 6 or 7. Like, they only got 3 or 4 books, which is bomb. What? Comments are not crazy at the school. Usually you gotta write every even if it's like twice a year, you gotta write 2-paragraph comments or something. Comments are not that crazy here. It'd be like 9 sentences. And you was like, well, that's still like a paragraph and a half. Not the breakdown of it is way different. It's like strength, weakness, overall, done. And the people here, they are pro too. Like, front desk worker, she is so sweet, so sweet. My manager is so open. She's down for like, if you got a conversation, she's willing to talk to you. She's not closed-minded. She's flexible. She really is. She really is flexible. And I appreciate that. I got that vibe from her when I first started, when I first did my interview with her. She's super flexible. I'm pretty happy with my choice. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes things, they just flip. Every once in a while, they flip. Something else happened. As of right now, and I've been here 3 months, and when I tell you, usually within 3 months, something happened. Something always happened at these schools. I've been here 3 months, ain't nothing happened. Nothing. And y'all told y'all these story times where within the first 3 months, I'm shucking and jiving, or, I've asked for advice and I've got smart ass remarks, or my co-teacher is giving me attitude for reasons why I don't even know. Nothing has happened to me within my first 3 months here, which is, I like being here. I do. If you got any other questions about how I feel about this school, like any questions about this school, put them down there in the comments. I wish I could show y'all my school. I do, but I don't. The logo is everywhere, and I don't want to put the logo out there like that. This looks like where I'm gonna be for a while. Now, we don't get like a lunch. I'm not teaching kindy, so there's no lunch. But I can go out and get my own lunch. Even right now, from 2 to 3:55, I can go out and have lunch. I ain't even gotta sit in here. I can go treat myself to lunch, just be back by 3:55. So that's dope too. I like that. We didn't have a microwave here, and I bring my dinner to school. And I asked my boss, I was like, we don't have a microwave. Could you get a microwave? Within 3 days, we had a microwave. She did. So again, she's open, she's flexible, and that's what I love about her. So, and she's always willing to have a conversation to make sure that her and her teachers are on the same page. Especially if you're a teacher that gets results, she's willing to have that conversation with you. Look out there, when you're looking for a school, keep your options open. I know some people, they like, I'd rather work in the morning. Keep your options open for the nighttime too, or for the afternoon. Just find out what time you want to get off. Most schools, they get out at like 9. But there are schools that would be like 10. I don't do none of them. I don't do 10 o'clock at all. But yeah, just keep your options open. Anyway, I just finished my last class, and looks like my student is out there, so I gotta go help her with homework. The time now is 6:28, so that means I can't leave here till 6:20. Oh well. Excuse me, 7:20. I mean, I can't leave at 7:20. Oh well, I'm just gonna go home, clean my bathroom, make some dinner, and watch Survivor. And that's my day. I'm gonna end it watching Netflix, put my dry clothes away, and I'm making curry chicken, just sauteing some chicken thighs. Yep, it's the life of an afternoon Korean, English Korean teacher. I will see you guys next week in a new video.